Se los dejé.
Hello everyone, this is Chris Crescent. It's about 3:42 p.m. on Saturday, August 19th, 2023. We're going to do a walk-in video in downtown Chicago. My walk-in videos in downtown Chicago are usually minimum an hour and maximum 3 hours. So it's going to be at least an hour long. And we are on Michigan Avenue walking south. As you can see, there's a lot of people on the streets. It's a beautiful day. It's about 85 degrees Fahrenheit. It's warm but not hot, and not very humid. A little bit humid but not very humid. No rain. A little bit windy. And the way the wind works downtown, because of the way the skyscrapers are positioned, and some corners are very windy and some of them are not. So you may or may not see the very windy conditions, and sometimes there's no windy conditions. So this is Ontario and Michigan. And look how many people are on the street enjoying this beautiful afternoon Saturday. And then you got all these beautiful trees on the sidewalk as well. I want to show you. There it is. And then you got plants. And then I'm gonna get on the other side, stay away from the crowds. You can still see the crowds in the video on the left and the right. I'm gonna stay on this side to avoid colliding with pedestrians. And look at this beautiful structure. It's been here since October. It's a Mexican statue here when they were celebrating the Day of the Dead, back in October. I'll take a picture. Good thing about this camera, allows me to take pictures and videos at the same time. Look how beautiful this sculpture is. All right, now we're approaching Ontario Street, I believe. Yeah, I'm correct, Ohio Street. It's on Ohio Street. And good thing we're getting all the green lights, so we're good. We're gonna keep walking and look how many people are on the street, crossing the street. Ohio and Michigan. Just a beautiful day to be outside and do a walking video in downtown Chicago. And today also is the first day of the Air and Water Show. And I went down there earlier during my lunch break because I work today. I just got off work, by the way. I live in Streeterville. And I did a couple of videos. One video was from a rooftop. I kind of filmed a little bit the airplanes. And then I went to the actual lakefront and did a 10-minute video because I didn't have enough time. I had to go back to work. I did a 10-minute video of the lakefront and the air, showing the airplanes. And let's just go on the other side. And then now I'm doing this new video, walking video in downtown Chicago. And there were about 1 million people at the lakefront today, and there are going to be 1 million people tomorrow as well. So if I have time, I'm not working tomorrow on Sunday, but if I have time, I may go tomorrow and do another video there, a longer video, longer than the one I did earlier. I may or may not, all depends how much time I have. But this video you're watching now is going to be at least an hour long. I'm going to show you the Intercontinental Hotel, one of the landmarks here in Chicago, built about 100 years ago. There it is. And then right next to it on the right is the Tribune Tower, neo-Gothic style, built in 1925 by two New York architects that I do not remember the names. But those people were, and I'm not kidding, they were 100 years ahead of their time as far as architecture, modern architecture goes. Look how this skyscraper, how beautiful this skyscraper is from 100 years ago. Look at, almost 100 years ago. Yeah. All right. Now here's some emergency vehicle sirens behind me. Once they get a little bit closer, I'll pause and keep quiet, because you won't be able to hear me if they're coming this way. They're probably going the other way. And we're on Michigan Avenue, going south. Going south. And then we may or may not see some street musicians that I know. If we do, we'll film them, because I know when they play the music, they're playing live. They're not using any recorded music as the background, and that doesn't cause any any copyright issues. But if you have a musician that is using the background music, recorded music, then we get in trouble with YouTube, and then we have to mute the audio or delete the footage. But so far, so good. No music. The only music we hear now from the cars, but it's too far away to cause any issues. Now this is 401 North Michigan Avenue, right across the street. I want to show you the NBC Tower television station, Chicago. The logo Chicago NBC station, the one in the middle there. The one on the left is the Tribune Tower. Here it is again. And the one on the right, I call it the Fidelity Building, because Fidelity is in there. 401 North Michigan Avenue. And then you have a lot of landmark over here. I'm going to show you in just a second the Wrigley Building. That was also built 100 years ago. I'm going to show you in just a second. It has a clock on top. It tells you the time. And then we got some music, recorded music. Somebody is playing live music with recorded music, like I was explaining to you earlier. So we're going to get out of here fast. So that's the Wrigley Building right there, another Chicago landmark. Here it is. I don't remember exactly when this building was built, but it was built the same year the Chicago Theater was built. I'm guessing 1921 or 1922, because the Chicago Theater celebrated 100 years of existence a few years ago. So if I'm doing the math correctly, that will be all right. We need to get out of here fast, because there's somebody singing, recording recorded music. Looks like there is a wedding going on over here on the side. Wedding ceremony, pictures. It's a good place to take pictures for a wedding. But we are gonna go straight. Everybody enjoying having a good time taking pictures with the couple there, newlyweds. Now this is my number one. How about you can hear me? It's windy over here. My number one favorite building in Chicago is the Trump Tower. It's the second tallest building in Chicago after the Sears Tower. I want to show it to you. Here it is. There it is. Beautiful. Look how windy it is. Look at the trees. Like I was telling you earlier, some of the spots are very, very windy, and some of them are not. It all depends what location the skyscraper is on. And I guess this particular area here is very windy at the moment. So this is called the Trump International Hotel and Tower. and it's my favorite building in Chicago. And when I came to Chicago 40 years ago in 1983, this building was not here. This was the Chicago Sun-Times building that now is moved somewhere else, and they demolished it and they built this one. Look at this. Look at this. I'll take a picture. Beautiful, beautiful structure, almost 100 stories tall, maybe more. And let's see where we can go. Yeah, let's keep going this way. We'll stay. I want to show you the Chicago River. There it is. We get another view in just a second. And now you hear music coming from the boats. Again, it's too far away to interfere with the music copyrights. So we're on the Trump Tower grounds right now, and then look how beautiful, beautiful this picture is. I want to take some pictures here while we're pausing here. And then what you see right across there, that bridge is the Zabel Bridge at the bottom. There's two different streets there. And then on top you have the Michigan Avenue Bridge. So there's a lower and upper bridge, two different bridges. One is called the Zabel Bridge, and then the other one is called the Michigan Avenue Bridge. And this is the Chicago River, and that's the river walk over there. Actually over here as well, but you can't see the one on this side. And then you can see people walking. They have like a walkway. And this is the London House, by the way, right over there. Another beautiful structure there. And we're just gonna go this way, and then look at this huge pillars here of the Trump Tower. Look at it. Look how beautiful and how tall and how strong these pillars are that are holding up this structure. This structure that is, I'm guessing, 100 stories tall if you include the pillars here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. I'll take a picture. Look how tall. Look how tall this thing is. Look how tall these things are, the pillars. I think that's what they're called. And then you got flowers here. Look at this. Very environmentally friendly structure. Again, that's my number one favorite high-rise in Chicago. And then you got another beautiful shoreline boat right over there. And the music you're hearing, I don't know if you can hear it, is super, super loud. It's coming from across the street, ladies and gentlemen. That's how loud the music is. And then we're approaching another bridge now, the Wabash Avenue Bridge. And again, we're on the grounds of the Trump Tower, the second tallest building in Chicago after the Sears/Willis Tower. And it's very windy. Hopefully you can hear me. You can see how the trees are moving because of the wind. But look at this beautiful bridge. We have a lot of these bridges here on the Chicago River downtown. I know in Europe they call it canals. Here in America we call it bridges. Look at that. Look at that. I want to take another picture. And there's like boats underneath. And again, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. 85 degrees Fahrenheit, which is not hot. It is warm, but not hot. Not humid. Maybe a little bit humidity. And then there's no rain. And again, it's windy. Parts of downtown is windy. Part of it is not. All depends where you are, what building you're in, what area. And I want to show you another. I want to show you in just a second. I'm going to get in the middle of this Wabash Avenue Bridge, and then show you the river from here, and then you get to see how beautiful this picture is. Let me just turn around. I'm going to get in the middle of it so we can get a real nice view of what I'm talking about. Look at this. I want you to pay attention. On the left is the Trump Tower, okay? This one right here, my favorite building in Chicago. All right. And over there, you see the one with the clock is the Wrigley Building. And then you can see the Chicago Tribune Tower right behind it. 401 North Michigan Avenue, Fidelity Building right over there. Chicago River. London House over here. Riverwalk over there. Restaurants, bars. Michigan Avenue Bridge all the way over there. Boats. It's just beautiful, 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 beautiful picture. Can't get any better than this. All right, and then you see on the other side more bridges over here. We're gonna take a look in a second. And now we're approaching Walker Drive, Upper Walker Drive, because there is also Lower Walker Drive. So this is the Upper Walker Drive, Upper East. I'm reading out the sign now. East Walker Drive, which is 240 north. And then the north is referring to the street I'm on, so it's 240 north Wabash. And it's, well, now it says West Walker Drive. I thought it said East Walker Drive. It's the West Walker Drive, not East Walker Drive. And the other one is east. That's weird, huh? I want to show you. Look at the sign here. It says W, which stands for West. West Walker Drive. And then when we go on the other side, it's the East Walker Place. I guess they got the same name but different. East Walker Drive, actually. Yeah. So they can be both correct. One here, I'll show it to you again. It says West Walker Drive, and then the other one I'll show it to you when we cross the street. It says East Walker Drive. So it's very, very interesting. And this is North Wabash we're on, and then we hear some siren. Look at this beautiful church, 17th century, 17th Church of Christ. It says, I don't know what denomination is this. I'm pretty sure it's a Christian church. We got the green light, so they just cross. It's already flashing, so hopefully it's already flashing red. So hopefully we'll get to cross the street on time. And this is what I was telling you. You see, this one says East. It says East Walker Drive. See the sign, and the other one said West. So it's two different. They're using the same name, but the two different directions. And then this one here says East Walker Place.
I didn't think that was.
And I like this real nice clock. Like it's been here for a while, for a few years. It's exactly 4 p.m. as you can see, and it's Saturday, August 19th, 2023. And then look at this building behind it. Look at this. Look how beautiful this structures. This is way back, probably from the Al Capone years, the 20s, 30s. This building here, I wouldn't be surprised if that clock is also from that era. So I'm just gonna cross the street, and then we're on Wabash Avenue, walking south. And then on this street, particularly on this street, they got all these train platforms, elevated platforms. Okay, now I got windy again. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully we get to see a train. On Saturdays, the train is not as busy as during the week. But you never know. I haven't said that we may see a train go by. And if we do, I will capture it for you. Very windy, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you can hear me. People with a luggage, they look like they just came from a trip, or maybe they are going on a trip. And now we're on approaching Lake Street, East Lake Street, and Wabash Avenue. And this is the platform I was telling you, the railway tracks, train tracks for the That's what they call the L. I don't hear any train. I don't see any train coming, but it's a very long trail here of tracks. So we may get lucky and see and hear the train. And it's green. We're crossing the street, and let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's go towards State Street. See, there's more tracks over here on Lake Street. So it kind of goes around the loop. These trains, and then they go all over the city as well. That's what they call it, elevated train. Also, it goes around the loop, and the loop got its name from, I guess, from going around and around like a loop. All right. So we're on Lake Street now, walking west towards State Street. And once we get to State Street, we'll make a left and go south on State Street. If I'm not mistaken, as soon as we turn, we'll get to see the Chicago Theater, another landmark that was built 100 years ago. The same year the Wrigley Building was built. I'm just not sure which year it was. That 21 or 22, 1921 or 1922, because they celebrated the 100 years a few years ago. All right, this is State Street and Lake Street. So this is the Chicago Theater. Taking a picture, and then you can see what's playing. It says Outback and John present Tony Hinchcliffe. Tony Hinchcliffe Fully Grown Tour. No idea who that is. I'm guessing it's a music group. I could be completely wrong, but this is a landmark. This is the Chicago Theater. Okay, the train is passing right behind me, but I can't turn around because it's covered. You don't see it, you hear it. And then you can see a lot of people on the street, on State Street, walking. Look like they're all going towards me. I'm the only guy going this way. And we're on State Street walking south. Now you got some music here coming out of one of the person over there. It's a recorded song somebody's playing, so I'm gonna be out of here fast. So make sure YouTube doesn't fluke that audio that you're hearing. It's super loud, ladies and gentlemen. And I talk loud so I can get away from the music. And this is State Street, ladies and gentlemen. This is State Street. And State Street and Randolph. State and Randolph. I'll show it to you. State and Randolph. Oh, let's go this way actually. Got the green light on this side. State and Randolph. This is the theater district. This is the Nederlander Theater. And you can see there's a bicycle lane here on the left. I'm not on the bicycle lane, I'm on the sidewalk, but I'm very, very close to the bicycle lane. And then we're going this way. Make sure there's no bicycle behind me. No, there's no bicycle, so they just go this way. So this is the Nederlander Theater here. If you're in Chicago and you're watching this video, come and watch the show here. I'm sure it's going to be here for a while. It's called MJ. That's the life of Michael Jackson, the musical. And I think it's what they're doing there. They're showing the Michael Jackson life, but not the older life, the young, not the early life, up to later on in the 90s, I guess, when That's my understanding. And they have different singers, different actors playing Michael Jackson. And it's basically a musical, or literally a musical with great music. Speaking of music, there's music behind me. Now this is the Daily Center on the corner of Dearborn and Randolph. I'm going to show it to you. A beautiful, beautiful structure. It's called the Daily Center. There it is, right there. It's a good picture. And again, this is the theater district. There's another theater over there, the Goodman Theater, right over there. And we're just gonna cross the street in a second. This is Dearborn. So we'll go this way. We got the green light going this way. So we're gonna go south on Dearborn Street. And then in a couple of months, well, when you see those umbrellas over there in the Daily Plaza, you're gonna have the Christkindl Market, and it's gonna be there all the way until Christmas Eve, I believe. It's like a German fest. We still got a couple of months, so, but it's gonna go fast. Probably another 8 weeks. Maybe another 8 weeks. We'll wait till this car goes. Is in a hurry. He didn't even stop. So we just go straight. You would think the pedestrians have the right of way, but I guess the guy came right out of the parking garage there. Good thing I'm walking slowly. All right, we're on Dearborn. We're just gonna go straight on Dearborn. And that's the Daily Plaza over here. You see the Picasso there. I filmed that area many times. So let's just go this way, see what's going on. Again, it's Saturday, August 19th, 2023. The time now is exactly 4:10 p.m. 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Very warm day, but not hot. We're not sweating or anything like that. So we got the red light. We're on Washington Street in Dearborn. This is Washington Street. I'll take a picture. And then what you see on the right is the Cook County building on one side, and then it becomes the City Hall on the other side. This is Washington Street. I'm just waiting for the green light so I can cross and go more south on Dearborn. All right, got the green light, so we're gonna watch this way. We're gonna go this way and show you more of this beautiful downtown Chicago, which is the third largest city in America after New York and LA. But I think Chicago's downtown area, I think it's bigger than LA. LA is just bigger as a city than Chicago, but I think downtown area, I think Chicago is bigger and more user friendly. You see, you got all this beautiful sidewalks here. And look at this building here. This is the Chase building. Not this one, not this little brown one here, the beautiful building. The one right behind, I want to show it to you. There it is. That's the Chase. Take a picture. The one in the middle is the Chase building. And then we're gonna go this way. This is the Washington CTA blue line. It tells you tells you that they're looking for, they're hiring, it says. I guess it's an advertisement. See there, it's kind of interesting. The one on the top is the actual, it tells you the name of the station. The one in the middle is like a, it's like a website for CTA. It tells you that they're looking for bus operators, and there's advertisements. All right, let's keep going south on Dearborn, and now we're approaching Madison Street. I'm going to show you again one more time the Chase building, Chase Bank building. There it is right here. Beautiful, beautiful building. It was built probably in the 70s, I'm guessing. Originally, when I came to Chicago 40 years ago, this building was called First National Bank of Chicago building, and I guess the Chase Bank bought them and they changed the name. I'll show you another building here on Madison and in Dearborn. Look at this. Look at that. Take another picture. And we're just waiting for the green light. And this is Madison Street. And if you go straight all the way this way where I'm pointing the camera, that's where you go to Union Station. But we're not gonna go there, we'll go this way. We're gonna go east on Madison Street. So we're going east on Madison Street, and I believe the next street, just like we saw earlier, is State Street. And at some point we're going to turn left and go north and go back to Street. We'll end the video. So my guess will be this video is going to be at least an hour long, maybe more. We'll see where the camera takes us. But one hour long for sure, because it took us 30 minutes to get here, and it's going to take us another 30 minutes to go back. And I worked earlier. I was leaving work in Streeterville, so I'm a little bit tired. Not very tired, just a little bit tired. That's why I can't be walking around for a very, very long time today. Just 1 hour probably would be a good, because I got other things to do when I get home as well. All right, this is State Street again. Take another picture. And if you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe underneath this video. Or if you're watching this video from any other social media platform, go to youtube.com/ChrisCrescents and subscribe there. The fastest way to subscribe is from a smartphone, because you're already logged into YouTube. If you're watching this YouTube, if you're watching this video on YouTube, you already have the app and you already subscribe. If you're watching this on a computer monitor, then you may have to go in with your Gmail or Google Mail or YouTube account passwords to get into. Oh, here's the train. All right, so that's Wabash. So we got to see the train, at least the elevated train, the L train. Just to give you a little bit of statistics about the YouTube channel you're watching now. This is the Chris Crescents YouTube channel, and I'm of course Chris Crescents, recording a video in downtown Chicago, and we have almost 8,000 subscribers. I think we're less than 200 to reach that goal, And then there are over 2,500 videos already posted on the channel, and there's more than 2.6 million views on the channel. And then we divide the videos into playlists. If you go to the playlist section of the channel, you get to see all the categories that we call them playlists. They divide it by categories, by playlist, and if I'm not mistaken, there are 13 playlists, 13 categories for all the videos that I filmed so far, all around the world, Europe, Middle East, and North America. And of course, this video you're watching now is on the Chicago playlist of this channel, and there are I believe over 1,500 videos posted already on the Chicago playlist that I filmed already in Chicago, and 95% of them are in downtown Chicago, where I live and work, and also in a lot of them in Streeterville, where I live and work, actually downtown. It's called Streeterville, Illinois 60611 is the zip code. That's where I usually begin and end the videos, in Streeterville. All right, so we're walking east now on I have to find out what street I'm on. I'm guessing this is Madison. Yeah, I think it was Madison, because when we made the turn there on Madison and Dearborn, we made a left on Madison, and I don't think we made any other turn. We just kept going. So a good guess will be this is Madison Street. And if it's not Madison Street, it's Washington. I guess it is Madison Street. Here's the proof. There's the bus. Speaking of the bus says 20. This is the 20 Madison Street bus. So we are on Madison Street for sure. I guess timing is everything. I saw the bus, but I didn't see I saw the bus and the number, and it didn't click right away that was the Madison Street bus. I guess when I was mentioning when I said maybe it's Madison, then bus came on the screen in my head, and we confirm it. All right, so let's see what we're doing. Yeah, it is Madison Street. Actually, here's the sign right over there, Madison in Michigan, and we're gonna go left on Madison Street, and which is going north on Michigan Avenue. So from Madison Street, we're going north on Michigan Avenue, and this is the Aon Center right over here. Take a picture. And then we're gonna go back to Streeterville. Let's see, we'll get you all this footage. And then you can hear a lot of music from across the street, but it's too far away to interfere with the copyrights. Here's the number 4 bus, Cottage Grove. And let's see, I think the next street is Washington Street. So this is Washington Street. That's why I was guessing it was either Madison or Washington, because if you can see the parallel, they run the same way, and that's how I wasn't sure if it was Madison or Washington, but I guess it was Madison, and now this is Washington. And then this guy playing the instrument there, his name is Roy. I'll let you hear a little bit. He knows me and I know him very well, but I'm not gonna interfere with him playing because I don't want to distract him. He may or may not see me. So there you go. And this is Washington and Michigan Avenue. the Chicago Cultural Center here on the left. It used to be the Chicago Public Library, and then back in the 80s, in 1980s, they moved the Chicago Public Library to 400 South State, and then they renamed it Harold Washington Library in honor of the late Mayor Washington, which I believe was the first. I could be wrong, but I think it was the first African American mayor of Chicago. He was elected in the 80s, and actually, when I came to Chicago in 1983, he was already the mayor. All right, now we got some Central American music. There's recorded music, so it's gonna interfere with the video for sure, but it's a couple of young people playing here. We're just gonna pass real quick, but we're not gonna stay here too long. We're not gonna stay here long because definitely that song, it may interfere with the copyrights. Okay, they stopped. That's a good thing. Don't get me wrong, it's great music, but I had the same issue when I was in Warsaw, Poland, in I think it was 2013 or 2014, I believe it was. I was in somebody playing guitar here, so we're just gonna go straight. So back in the day, I was in Warsaw, Poland, and for some reason, it was the same thing. It was Central American band playing music, and then when I went to post the video was muted, and I think it's still muted. So what I did, I kind of did a little bit of editing and put some other background music, because I was walking in the old Warsaw, and the Central American music was playing. So we got a guitar playing behind me, and I don't know if he's using recorded music, so that's why I keep talking, so I don't get the copyright. So if for some reason that was copyright, the music that you just heard, it's just going to be muted. It was only like a minute, but it's enough to cause issues. Unfortunately, it's like the same thing. There's a saying that says everything that tastes good or looks good, especially food and drinks, most of the time is not good for you. It's not good for your health. Usually oh, look at this. You got some motorcycles or bicycles. I don't know what these are. These are motorcycles. I think they're motorcycles. Yeah, look at this. I don't know, from a distance they look like bicycles, and then when they get here they look like motorcycles. But I think they're more bicycles than motorcycles, because I didn't hear any mufflers or any noise or anything like that. So as I was telling you earlier, I was in Warsaw, Poland, filming in the old part of Warsaw, and there was a Central American band playing, just like you saw those young people earlier. Same exact type of music, and I just stood there for a minute filming a little bit, and then I kept walking, and you can hear them because it was loud all the way until I went to the other side, and I tried to post the video, and right away I found out the hard way that was copyright music they were using. I mean, they were playing live as well, but they must have had recording music in the background. Now if the music is completely live and there's no recorded background music in the back, like for assistance, so they can help the artist, then it's no issue at all. It never gets flagged by YouTube. But sometimes you have artists, just one person playing music or singing, and there's a whole full of instruments in the background recorded. That's when the problem comes in on YouTube. And not on YouTube, it happens also on other social media platforms. It happened to me on Facebook, Instagram, and unfortunately I had to mute those. They actually muted it for me. The reason I'm going on and on and on with this music thing is I want everybody that watches my channel to know that anytime there is music going by in my videos, either coming out of the cars or the boats or the bicycles or the shops or anywhere, if it's recorded music, then we get into trouble. And then it takes me a long time, very long time, to edit a video because of those copyright issues. And I always overcome them, so you don't even, sometimes 90% of the time you don't even notice the changes in the footage. And that's all I have to say about that. Now look at this beautiful street, and look how people are really not paying attention to the light. The light is not green. It was only green for the people, for the cars behind me making a left. And people, when they see the green sign, it's very deceiving. They think they have the green light and they don't. The green light is clearly pointing to the left. All right, we got the 151 bus here to Sheridan Union Station. There's a bus shelter here, people waiting for the buses. And then you hear emergency sirens, emergency vehicle sirens. And this is a very long bus, ladies and gentlemen. This is the accordion buses. And they're also environmentally friendly buses. And Chicago also has electric buses, so they have all kinds of buses to save the environment. So it looks like there is an ambulance behind me, so I'm going to keep quiet so you can hear the sirens. Okay, you don't hear it anymore. I think they made a turn. And now we're in Michigan Avenue, by the way, now. Walking north. And I'm going to show you this beautiful picture and view of the Chicago River from the Michigan Avenue Bridge. Okay, we got the green light. Hopefully we'll make it. It's a very long crosswalk. Sometimes by the time you get on the other side it turns red, but right now it looks good. And there's a lot of people crossing the street, ladies and gentlemen. This is East Apple Walker Drive, 340 North Michigan Avenue. And we have to pay attention when we cross this long crosswalk, because all these cars you see on the right, they're all trying to make a turn. Nice, beautiful sculpture over there. Look at that. Look at the sculpture. I'll take a picture. All right. And then now I'm going to show you the Chicago River in just a second. Look at this car. And music. Oh my God, the music is, this song is so good, but it's so loud. You saw that car. And this is the Chicago River I was telling you. Look at all the boats. Look how many boats are over here. Look at this. Let me get a better view. Look at all the boats. Look at that. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 boats. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful picture. We have to keep going because it's crowded and I don't want to be bumping into people. There's another 151 bus to Sheridan to Union Station. And now we're we're approaching 401 North Michigan Avenue. We came from this side, so what I'm going to do is once we get the green light, we'll cross and go on the other side. All right. A lot of noise over here, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of street performers making noise. There's music. There's the boats over here. And again, I want to show you the Wrigley building. Since I'm right in front of it, here it is. Right there. And then on the left is the Trump Tower. I want to get another picture. You can see them both. And then we're going to go this way. We'll get out of here before the music starts because the guy's about to do a show here. He's talking now. All right, so we're just gonna use for we look for where the street light is, the second street light, so we can cross and go on the other side. And they got some barriers here. I don't know why. It's interesting. A couple of barriers. So let's again, this is the Tribune Tower here. There's a party bus over there. Now we got the red light, so we're gonna go straight and we're gonna go straight and cross the street on the other side because originally we came from this side. So I'm gonna show you the view from the other side. We can find the crosswalk. Oh, here it is. The crosswalk is right over here. Just the cars are on top of it. And we're just going to wait for the green light, and we have to be very, very careful because these drivers are not going to wait for us. Take another picture. And we're just waiting for the green light. Okay, we got the green light. All right, they have stopped. I guess this guy did not stop. And we'll go straight. By the time we get on the other side, it's going to turn red again. All right, we're on Michigan Avenue now, going north, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chris Crescents, and you're watching the Chris Crescents Presents YouTube channel. You can also follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Threads with a D. I want to show you this beautiful statue here from, I believe it's from the Civil War. This guy's gentleman is it's a soldier, I believe it's Nathan Hale, 1755, 1770. And this was put here in 1940 by the Chicago Tribune. So here it is. This Mr. Nathan Hale, he's a soldier, I believe, but I don't know what rank. Look at that. Look how beautiful it looks with the buildings behind it. I want to take another picture. Unbelievable. Beautiful, beautiful picture. All right, we're going straight now. We're approaching East Illinois Street. East Illinois Street. East Illinois Street. And we're in Streeterville already, ladies and gentlemen. This is the area where I live and work. And this is North Michigan Avenue and East Illinois Street. So it's 500 North Michigan Avenue. And then you hear more emergency vehicles. I have no idea where they are. They could be on my left, on my right, behind me, in front of me. Music coming from the back. So I have to keep talking so I can override the music. Music is getting louder and louder. It's coming from the this tricycle right over there. That's 3 wheels. He's always super loud with music when he carries passengers. And then now it's windy. Look how windy it is. Yeah. This is the Michael Jordan's steakhouse, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Jordan's steakhouse, right over there. And we're gonna go this way. A lot of people. There's a lot of people on the street. We'll go this way. And then we're going straight for Michigan Avenue. This is the #1 most famous city in Chicago. It's called Michigan Avenue. And look at this motorcycle here. Look at that. All right. I'm going to show you Grand Avenue also from up here. I'll show how beautiful Grand Avenue looks from over here. This is Grand Avenue. There it is. And we're going to go this way. Again, this video is going to be at least an hour long. It looks like it's going to be a little bit longer, but 1 hour for sure. We're approaching actually the 1 hour minute mark. And it says right on the camera here 57 minutes already. If you don't see 57 minutes on the timer of your YouTube video, of my YouTube video, on your computer or telephone or smartphone, that means some of the music, copyrighted music, was, or the footage was deleted. Hopefully it did not, but you'll know when you see the video. All right, let's keep going. And this is Ohio Street, Ohio, Michigan Avenue. And we got the red light. So we're gonna go this way. Again, we're back in Streeterville. And I'm gonna show you an Armenian restaurant here. It's the only Armenian restaurant in downtown Chicago that I know. And just for the disclaimer, I'm half Armenian. My late father, Krikor, was Armenian, and my mother is Greek Cypriot from Cyprus. And I was raised in Cyprus. So this is the restaurant I'm telling you. I'm showing you. I was talking about Sayad Nova is the name of the restaurant. We'll take a picture. It's an Armenian restaurant. And this is the restaurant right here. Look very cozy. And this is another little cafe from the 50s. See how people are wearing their hats inside. It's a diner from the 50s. Well, this is the 50s diner atmosphere. I'm sure it's not from the 50s, actual renovation there. And this is St. Clair Street in Ohio. So we're gonna go this way on St. Clair. Okay, we got the green light, so we're on 600 North St. Clair, and we're on East and East Ohio Street, but the street we're on is called St. Clair, and that's one of the Hyatt hotels, I believe, right here. And there's a well-known steakhouse here. If you ever come to Chicago, come and visit it. It's very, very pricey, very, very expensive for a steak. I went there before a long time ago, about 10 years ago. But it's worth it. You're gonna be the best steak you ever had in Chicago. It's called the Capitol Grill, I believe. Let's see what the sign says. Yeah, that's what it is, the Capitol Grill. And it's right on the corner of St. Clair and Ontario Street. See, on the ground floor of the Hyatt Hotel, because that's the Hyatt Hotel. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's the Hyatt Hotel. You see, this is called the Capitol Grill. That's the entrance, and this is the Hyatt Hotel. At least the one in Streeterville. I'm sure there are more Hyatt hotels around. All right, we just passed the 1 hour minute mark. We'll show you a little bit more of footage and then we'll stop the video. Let's cross the street. We'll cross the street and then we'll stop the video on the other side of the street. Just waiting for the light. We did 1 hour and 1 minute already. Alright, we got the green light. Actually, I forgot to mention, now that when I do film my videos, the long form videos, I also film a little bit of an entrance video in the beginning that is about 30 seconds, 20, maybe 10, 15 seconds or so. And then I combine the videos. The reason I do that is because when I get when I do the editing part of the videos, then I don't have to go and do it twice, because I usually like to put some kind of not a title, but some kind of a description when the video starts. If you can see, lately I put the words on the screen for about 10 seconds to tell you what day it is and what I'm doing, what kind of video you're gonna watch. And then I put also the watermark in one of the lower side of the video that says Chris Presents. And then what I do, if I want to do both things, put the introduction and the watermark, then I have to do it twice. And if it's a 1 hour video, it's going to take 8-9 hours to edit it. So I don't have to spend 16 hours to take care of both features. I just do 8 hours. I just combine them. And again, it's only maybe 10 seconds more. So right now the video you're watching now is 1 hour and 3 minutes and 17 seconds. So you may say 1 hour, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. You won't even notice it. And again, there may be some footage that may be deleted as well, so it may come out just right. All right, we're on Huron and St. Clair, North St. Clair in Streeterville. And we're currently walking north. And we're in Streeterville. I was gonna end the video at the 1 hour mark, but I'm gonna keep going because I'm not home yet. Sure, let's go this way. Let's go east on Huron Street. This is east on Huron Street. Yeah, let's just keep going east on Huron Street, and you can see the flowers here. Nice bicycle here. Look at this bicycle. More flowers and plants. Not so pretty bicycle. I like the other one better, the first one. All right, we just keep walking, and we're now at the medical district of Streeterville. These are all hospitals you see here. This is Northwestern Memorial Hospital, rated the #1 Illinois hospital, the #1 hospital in Illinois, and the #10 hospital in the whole entire country. It's a high-rise. It's a high-rise hospital. And then we're gonna cross the street, and then somewhere over here, right across the street, you have the Children's Hospital, Lourdes Children's Hospital, also one of the best hospitals in America. And also you have the Prentice Women's Hospital. They're all the same area. And also you have Northwestern University Medical School here as well. You got more bicycles here. Not as pretty as the bicycle we saw in the beginning. I don't ride a bicycle. I haven't ridden a bicycle, I guess, since I was probably 12, 13 years old. But I do like them. All right, we're going straight here. We're in Streeterville. We're in downtown Chicago. Again, it's Saturday, August 19th, 2023. The time now is almost 5 o'clock, 4:49 p.m. to be exact. Good thing it doesn't get dark in the summertime until about 8 o'clock. So there's still a lot of daytime left. But again, I was telling you earlier I was a little bit tired. But now all of a sudden I feel good. I'm not tired anymore. So let's cross the street here. And this, by the way, can't see what street is this. I think this is not Superior. I know the next one we're going is Fairbanks. I have to find out what street is this one we're on. No, it is Superior. Yeah, it is Superior. This, I don't know, I thought Superior was the next one, but this is Superior. The one parallel to this one, the one that I thought it was Superior without even looking at it, is Chicago Avenue. So this is Superior Street, and we're walking east on Superior Street to Fairbanks. And actually we can make a left over here. We can make a left over here on Fairbanks Court. Look how beautiful this picture is. I want to take a picture because I like this plaza here with the trees. Beautiful benches. Nobody's sitting here, but a lot of people come during the lunchtime and sit here. Look how beautiful this plant is, right? And the flowers. Look at this. Look at that. I love flowers and plants. I just no idea what they're called. And then we're approaching Chicago Avenue, and then I'm going to show you in a minute the John Hopkins Center, which is the 5th tallest building in Chicago. It's very tall, but believe it or not, it's not the tallest. The tallest is the Sears Willis Tower. This is the number 5 tallest building in the world. I want to show it to you in just a second. There it is over there, the black one on the right. And then the one on the left is the Water Tower Place Residences. So we're just going to wait for the light. And this is Northwestern University Medical School right over there, from the built in the 1800s. And we're just gonna wait for the green light. And then you got Lakeshore Park right over there. Now we got music come out of the car, so I have to keep talking to override the music. Hopefully we get the green light soon. Yeah, we got the green light, so they just cross. It just cross. Hopefully the music will go away. It did. And this is Chicago Avenue and Fairbanks Court. There's Chicago Avenue right there. We're just waiting for the light.
Wait, first is best, second is same.
The red line is.
We just have to be careful from the cars crossing the street. Everybody is in a hurry. So we're going this way now. And we're in Lakeshore Park. This is Lakeshore Park right over here. This is Chicago Avenue. All right. And then you see the tennis courts here of Lakeshore Park. I don't remember. I don't know if you remember a few months ago, they tore up the whole tennis courts. I thought they were dismantling them and taking them away. But what they were doing is they were fixing them up and making them more up to date. So you see how good they look now? And people actually are using them playing tennis. So these are the tennis courts of Streeterville Lakeshore Park. And then you have also flowers and plants here. Beautiful. You can even hear the birds singing. And then they have a little garden here. I'll show how beautiful the garden is. Look how beautiful this garden is. Look at this. Look at these flowers. Take a picture. Alright, we're gonna cross the street and end the video right across the street like I always do. Most of my videos end on this street because this is the block where I live. This is the corner of Pearson and East Pearson Street, North Dewitt Place. And this is Chris Crescents. Thank you for watching. Again, it's Saturday, August 19th, 2023. The time is almost 5 p.m. It's 4:55 p.m. to be exact, and we did at least a 1 hour video, about a 1 hour, 12 minutes and 30 seconds, something like that. Thank you everybody for watching.